let's go to Hank now. Hank's coming in from the east, and Hank, how far east is Hank from Hennepin? He's not very far. Okay, Hank.
5 miles.
Don't get stuck and don't get a flat. Give us an update. What do you think? You're just about there. You're going to see it here as we're talking to you live. Go ahead. Give us an update, Hank.
I'm trying to get there. I'm coming in from the east. I'm on 7. I'm a few miles east of Jeremy. Kind of 2 objectives. 1, if Jeremy needs help, he can jump in the truck and I can get him out of harm's way. Number 2, try to get up underneath this tornado and see it, or this base. So what you're looking at is straight to the west. I'm looking up. You can see that lowered base. You can tell that like Brandon has been talking about, the environment is so soupy and primed that the cloud base is just almost on the ground itself. So I don't see anything at the moment, but I can just see straight ahead of me. So as I get a couple of miles closer and come over this hill, right now I see a smooth base. I see a little bit just to the north of the road. I see a little bit of a notched lowered base, but I don't see anything hanging out of it. Let me get to this hill and maybe you can see what I'm seeing.
All right. So here's the deal. Hank's going to come up over the hill. Hennepin's going to be right across. He's
the
going
base right there.
Go ahead. Yep. Hey, Hank.
A little bit of a notch.
Hey, Hank. Here's the deal. Jeremy had rain curtains right over him. I mean, it was pretty low and it was spinning pretty good. Is that it right above that tree right there?
Yeah, that's it. So,
is that it? Is that it right there?
Yeah, that's the notch. That looks like that's the notch of the lowered base. I need to get a little bit closer, but if I do, I'll mess up your vision of seeing it. But, yeah, so I'll pull back real quick, give you a reference of what's going on. So these clouds here are moving from south to north. Wow. You can see them, and that's real time.
Yeah.
That's going right across the highway. That's feeding right back up here into that notch, right above that evergreen tree.
Yep, it sure is.
Right there.
So that'd be north of Highway 7.
That notch, and it's got there's a little tag. I can see movement underneath there.
Yep.
So there's definitely rotation with it because it's definitely moving. I just don't see condensate all the way to the ground at the moment.
Yeah.
Here, I've even got another little area of circulation. There's actually 2 of them.
Yeah,
Here's another little area just south of the highway right here. And you can see the clouds above it are moving to the north.
Yep.
Clouds below it are moving to the south. And that's kind of a little bowl-shaped lowering right here. Let me back out just a little bit. Right there, that's going to be just south of the highway. So on my velocity, that is not where the notch is, but that is where the bright greens are, right there about the bend that goes down southwest towards Tatum. So it almost looks like that maybe this is another area of circulation. It may have went through an occlusion cycle because, that's definite rotation. Let me pull this out a little bit so you can see the whole cloud base here.
Yeah. Everything is moving.
Oh, wait. I got something. Wait a minute. I got something. I've either got wrapping rain curtains or a small funnel on the ground. Hang on a second.
Okay.
Let me get here.
All right. So this is going to be tornado warning for southern Garvin County for you folks in Hennepin. Lowest level right now. Lowest level, center part of the house. Tornado warning for you. And, folks, this is going to Joy. This is going to Wynnewood. This is going to Katy. All right.
Right here. I've got something, boy, I think it's little vortices that keep touching down, and it's right on top of the highway. So, Jeremy, it's just where the bend comes back, headed back to the east on Highway 7 there. But there's wrapping rain curtains. That's probably what Jeremy was seeing, and I keep seeing little funnels in there. So there's one right there. See that little vortice right there?
Yep. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Is that?
So it's... Ooh. Now, the whole thing is a rain curtain that's wrapping, but if it's not on the ground, folks, we're splitting hairs at this moment. Go ahead and call it a tornado on the ground because you can see the wrapping rain curtains there, and I can see little dark funnels inside it. Let me pull back, and I'll show you the wall cloud that's formed.
Yeah.
While you're looking at that, I'm just going to read off the times. Katy at 11:32.
So you can see that.
Yeah, look at the cut. Look at the cut here, Hank, in your shot. Look at the RFD cut. Wrapping around on the east side.
Northeast of Hennepin, right over Highway 7. I'm just a couple of miles west of Indian Meridian Road. So it's right on Highway 7 where it bends back to the northeast and then it starts going east. For you folks that live down here, it's right about that bend of where it is. And it's starting to move north of the highway. Boy, David, it's really starting to ramp up its rotation here. It's going to be, Jeremy, it's northeast of you. I know you're probably worried about that.
It's northeast of Jeremy, about 5 miles.
Yeah.
So Jeremy's in the clear. It's about 5 miles northeast of Jeremy.
This is closing in on Katy. Next down the line will be Joy, then Wynnewood, Pauls Valley. David, 11:47 for Wynnewood, 11:52 for Pauls Valley, and then Rosedale by 12:10. So
okay, all right, Hank, I know you're going to have to move. Get back in position. Get north. Let's go back to radar. And Hank will come right back to you here. I know you got to get back in position here.